Now, the girl also don't have to have sex with another man because I'm not interested in her, but I do eat out there. And like I said, with Kelly, who was working out there too, right? I'm not trying to have sex with her. But if her husband and her think I am, even if I'm not, I do and purposely was eating out there because I like Chinese food, right? That's the reason, right? When you're accusing an innocent man who just lives in the freaking neighborhood, right? It's not odd if I eat 3 or 4 times a day if I like Chinese food that much. That's up to me. I know. And guess what? That ain't your business. Well, no, it ain't. And you're a grown ass woman, act like one. Quit listening to your husband's paranoia. That's what's messing you up. It's not that I couldn't be interested in you. That would be insane, right? You're an attractive woman. Even if the other girl, the taller girl, the one from overseas, from Europe, I forgot her national origin or whatever it was, I'd be interested in her over you because I don't know, she wasn't treating me as weirdly as you were, and but there again, she had a roommate or something like that, and I feel awkward when you're around some male who might could interfere in our relationship, right? Right. Whether we have one or not. Now, no matter the woman, my techniques, any woman would like them. Start with kissing, and working your way to the ears, neck, breast, stomach area, vaginal area, and then sex. With positions up to you. If I'm on top, fine. If you're on top, fine. If it's from behind, fine. Right. Rest of it's variations of that. There are about 9 different variations, including standing up. Right. Now, don't think though standing up can't get you pregnant. It can. It can. But the thing is, when you lie to someone, or you try to trick someone, or you try to black them out for no reason, or think you have a reason, your reason has to be completely justified, or it's a lie too. Right. Right. Like I said, trying to do someone who's trying to find what he's supposed to find ain't gonna work out for you, right? Which is to marry a virgin, right? That's not a crime, right? Never has been. But the problem is the church has added to the commandment of God, the commandment of Paul, who is still a man, right? And gave you his opinion. And Moses said something different about it in the old, right? He didn't say a couple couldn't have premarital sex. But back then you had to ask the father's hand in marriage if you had sex or not, right? Usually two. And the Bible never condoned premarital sex, but self righteous religious people might. Once they do that, they're no longer following the Torah. They're following their make believe rules. And that's what Adam did in Eden to get him in even trouble. And that's why Eve ate first and then Adam, right? But the thing is, she's the receiver. He's supposed to be the giver. You know what I mean? He's supposed to plant the seed. Well, he was with something that can both plant a seed and receive something from him, right? So think about what really went down there. I know you don't want to, right? And it's interesting that you don't understand serpents can't speak. Was, every animal could talk before the fall. Don't you think it odd a serpent is speaking to the woman behind the tree or around the fig tree? You don't get that. You don't want to get what serpent Moses is pointing out. Could talk to a woman behind a tree where she thinks it's a serpent poking out from the tree. But it's talking to her. Dumbass! So stupid are you. You let Satan blind you to who he was behind the tree. Himself. So a being that could talk to Eve and seduce her into having sex with him. And you know what the serpent really was. The penis. Durr. Why do you think one's the seed of the serpent, which the woman thought was a snake? But it was a snake. But it was a snake. It was the seed she wasn't supposed to eat of. The tree of the knowledge of good and evil. And it gave them both the knowledge of good and evil. Her first, then Adam's turn, then Adam ate. That's where we blur the line too. You don't want to picture that one, right? You know what whole Adam ate out of that the serpent fed him. But don't dream, don't hesitate, don't pretend you know everything when you don't. You lie. You lie. Bye bye.